Hi everybody, this is Azariel Flame here with Northwich Magic Co. and I just thought I would do a video today to address some questions that we have been getting about candle magic and how you can go about it. We sell these novena candles and we normally have them blessed and charged, and they come with some beautiful labels and everything on them, but lots of times people can't burn that because of they need to be discreet, or they just don't want other people to know their business. And I am always of the mind that you should be able to do magic in front of anyone, anywhere, and not have them know what it is. So I'm going to show you a simple little spell that you can do. This one is going to be specifically for opening your witch eye and your third eye and helping you to develop your ESP and your clairs and your and all of your clairaudience and clairsentience and all of the psychic senses that we use in witchcraft. So I'm going to just go over a simple spell with this. It's going to be involving the moon, it's going to be involving the element of water, and it's going to be utilizing the hands of a clock for timing instead of having to worry so much about specific moon phases and astrological events and timing. It's a little bit more of a chaos magic approach, but I think that you'll probably like how easy and simple this can be. And you can really apply this method to anything you do. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is you are going to want to ground, center, create sacred space. Do that however you would normally do it. If you are a ceremonial magician, LBRP is great. If you are a Wiccan, you can use the Wiccan rune, or you can go and use the Wiccan pentagram ritual, or you can smudge your place, whatever you need to do, whatever your normal way for clearing is. I'm just going to do a quick clearing method to help out those who are not familiar with how to do this. So basically what I want you to do is, in order to ground, I want you to visualize your feet growing like the roots of a tree deep down into the crystalline center of the earth. And then from there, you're going to visualize your body growing huge and big and just like a tree. And so your torso is going to be the trunk, your arms and your head is going to be the branches. And I want you to grow as big and huge as you possibly can in your mind's eye using your imagination. And that this will work differently for all different people. Some people don't have a great visualization ability because they haven't developed that. So really all you need to do is you need to intend that this is what is happening while focusing on your breath, deep breaths in, deep breaths out, and be focusing on growing into this great big giant tree. It doesn't matter what type of tree it is. You can be an oak tree, you can be whatever you want to be. The point is you want your roots going deep down into the earth, and you want to grow as big as the universe. You want to see the earth as a tiny speck beneath you. Then from there, you want to visualize the light of the universe coming in down through your leaves and your branches, down through your torso, down into the earth through your roots, and then lighting the entire earth up like a bright white light. Then you're going to take that bright white light, you're going to run it back up through your roots, through your trunk, back up out of your leaves and out into the universe. This is going to be creating a down and an up of energy. From there, once you have achieved that, you're going to visualize the energy coming down and the energy coming up and stopping in your heart space. From here, you're going to visualize your heart growing brighter and brighter and brighter, and growing as bright and brilliant as you possibly can. And then from there, you're going to take that and you're going to visualize it exploding out in a great big sphere. And that sphere is going to go out and clear your body, your mind, your spirit, the room that you are in. You can use it to clear your house, you can use it to clear your property. Make it as big and as brilliant as you want. The point is you want it to be exploding out with a bright white light and moving out all of the negative energy. This has now created a sacred space for you, it has grounded you, and it has connected you to universal divine energy. From there, what I want you to do is you are going to take your candle and preferably start this on a full moon. You can do this spell for an entire moon cycle. You can do this spell anytime that you choose. Personally, I like to start it on the full moon, and then I will continue to, if I'm using a novena candle, I will continue to burn it for like an hour a night until the moon cycle is over. It doesn't really matter. Biggest thing is make it convenient for you. Now, we are doing this for manifestation, so one of the biggest things for timing, we're not going to be focusing on planetary times here. What we're going to do is we're going to use the hands of the clock. So what you want is the hands to be going up. So from the 6 at the bottom of the clock, working its way up to the 12. So ideally, say you were starting in the hour of 12, you would start at 12:31 and work through and hopefully be done before 12:59, and then that'll give you the upward motion of time, which creates manifestation and helps bring things in for you. Now, for this, we aren't going to be using any crazy tools. You don't need an anathema, you don't need a wand, whatever. What we're going to do is we're going to take our two fingers like this. This is called the sword mudra. It's a great thing to use in place of these tools. So now what I want you to do is to take your candle. You're going to visualize this bright light coming down from the heavens into your heart center, coming out of your heart center, out your arms and out your hands and into the candle. You're going to hold that visualization until this candle is filled with white light. And you're going to use that white light with the intention, so you just need to think in your head, with this light, I cleanse this candle and remove negativity from my sight. Something along those lines. You word it how you want. I like to use rhymes. So then you're going to visualize this white light going through, filling this entire candle and cleansing it of all impurities and negativity that are going to stop this from manifesting. From here, what we're going to do is we are going to change that light coming through us to the color purple. Purple corresponds to the moon and corresponds to psychic ability. So now you're going to do the same thing and you're going to fill this up with purple until that's all that's on your mind is this brilliant color of purple. Now from there, we're going to shift this energy one more time to a bright silver, which silver is, for me, it really, really reflects the moon to me. So this is, again, a little bit more chaotic. It's not going to be following traditional correspondences. So I then fill it up with the color silver. Okay, now from here, we want to bring in some elemental influence. So we're going to use the element of water. The element of water is the color blue. So we're going to focus on the color blue coming out of our sword mudra. So down through your head to your heart, out your arm, out your sword mudra, and you're going to draw into the candle an upside down triangle, so like this. And that upside down triangle is going to be in brilliant blue light. And you're going to see that brilliant blue light go into the candle. Then I want you to use your senses to fill in all of the feelings that water gives you. Now, when I think of water, I think of the ocean. So I think of the smell of the spray of the sea, the smell of the salt, the sound of crashing waves, the cool, crisp air that comes around me. Take as many of these sensual cues and use them to fill in all of the gaps so that you are filling this with water energy, and the intention that this water energy will help you to build intuition and to help open your witch's eye so that you can open up all of your clairs. With that, then we are going to go another step further, and we are going to draw in purple light the sigil of the moon, which is a crescent moon. Okay, so you're going to take that and you're going to do it, and you're going to draw, when you're drawing these, be drawing them in a clockwise fashion. Clockwise is the direction of manifestation, and counterclockwise is the direction of banishing. So when you're drawing it, you want to be drawing a clockwise upside down triangle for water, and then you want to draw the crescent moon in a clockwise manner in order to imbue the power. And when you draw in the moon sigil in the purple light, you're going to then again visualize this taking on all of the properties of the moon and the properties of psychic intuition, and have the intent that it is opening up all of your clairs. So now we have set our intention, we have charged it with the power of an element, we have charged it with planetary energy. Now what we're going to do is we're going to use our petition. So I have prepared a little bit of a poem here. I am partial to using rhymes. It probably comes from my Wiccan training in the old days, to bind the spell well every time, let the spell be spake in rhyme. So you don't have to use what I'm using here. You can change it yourself. I'm using the full moon in this, but you can change it to just the moon if you want to do this during any moon phase. And I would recommend doing this for an entire moon cycle. So you want to go from full till the next full moon, and light your candle every day. Okay, so now we're going to take this and we're going to be focusing our energy into this, and we're going to say our intention. Goddess of the sacred moon, grant to me your celestial boon. Underneath the full moon's light, may you grant me the witch's sight. Psychic powers are now mine, as the moon shifts the tide. Hail to the powers divine, now my psychic gifts grow inside. Okay, so now you can say that 3 times into this candle as you're visualizing your energy going into it and filling it with the intent that it is doing exactly what you were saying. Now, the final step to get this going is you are going to then take your candle, you are going to light it, and then once you have lit it, you are going to take and leave it to do its thing. Now, you can just burn it for an hour a day and you can snuff it out and then continue the next day and use the same candle for the entire cycle. That's entirely fine. Don't blow it out, snuff it out. If you blow it out, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be blowing the energies out of it, and that's not what you want. You want them to be manifesting into your life and not manifesting out of your life. Okay, so now you can do this for an entire moon cycle. You can do this every day for years if you want. If you are seasoned, this might work for you immediately. If you are a new person, this might take you a little bit of time to make manifest. Keep up, keep persistent. Another thing that you can do is every night go out after lighting your candle and go out and stand in the moon's light and visualize the moon's energy coming down into your body and opening your third eye, filling your entire body with a brilliant divine light, and ask that the moon open up your witch's sight. Okay, and if you continue to do this, and you can even employ mantras like I am a psychic witch, I am a magical person, I have the ability to see through the veil, things like this, you can add these into your daily routine. Okay, so the candle is one step. The next step is always bringing the moon's energy into you to help grow and empower your psychic sight and your clairs. Okay, so I hope that this finds you well, and if you have any questions, feel free to comment. You can send us an email at the shop, whatever. Now you can do the same thing for any other candle spell. What you want is you want an element, you want a planetary energy that matches it, and you want to use a color that matches it and push all of that energy in. No tools required whatsoever except for a candle. You do not have to use a novena candle if you don't have one. You can use a taper, you can use a tea light, you can use whatever. It doesn't have to be white, it can be any color of candle. What matters here is your intention and that you're putting that into it. Once you are done and that candle is done, forget about the spell for a while and then just work on bringing the moon's energy into you every single night, and this will help you to develop this. So I am Azariel Flame. Thank you for watching our video, and I hope you all have a fantastic day.